Okay, now that I'm fucking liquored up. What is up, my people? JaxB.TheRipper here. It's nighttime. You're probably gonna hear crickets. You're gonna hear my fan, and you're probably gonna see one candle on the side of me and wondering where that light is coming from, because I'm trying to work with the lighting here. So today we're doing metal around the world, and we're on Australia. So here's a few facts, because I always want to start with a few facts about the country that I'm on. Okay, so Australia, apparently Tasmania, I kept thinking Tasmania was its own country. Apparently not. It's one of the islands. They have the cleanest air in the world. They have an island called Fraser. Is the largest sand island and is filled with a bunch of dingoes, like over 150 of them. And the Indian Pacific train has the longest straight section of train tracks in the world, or track. Interesting. Is great to know that there's more than just humongous, weird, interesting creatures and animals and insects that live there. Every time when I hear like a weird animal that's just gigantic and can eat a person, like, you know, let's say a giant spider, it comes from Australia. So first band we're going to start with is Chaos Divine. Really need to go listen to their version of Africa. I mean, it's not enough I love the original one by Toto, but this one's awesome. So they're a progressive metal band, and they're pretty well-known band already. They're part of one of the popular ones. They have won, I believe they were like the second best for the year on Triple J's Full Metal Racket program. It's like it's basically a metal station or a hard rock station out there. And they've also won Heavy Rock Metal Song of the Year with Refuse the Sickness, as well as Badge of Honor. I will have those songs, and by the way, I'm going to have a Metal Around the World playlist on my Spotify, so if you guys want to go listen to it. I'm going to also try to link the videos down below. Let's face it, sometimes I forget that, but at least I have the Spotify playlist ready. Invictus, I believe is how you say it. This is a folk metal band with paganism and mythology lyrics. The band started off like in 2010, and I just finished watching Braveheart. This sounds like Braveheart, but with metal. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. It has like the bagpipes, the chanting, the dramatization kind of sound. You're gonna hear fights with sword fights in the background too. You're gonna actually hear horses galloping. Elkinwood. Okay, so this is like an atmospheric black metal band with some progressive and folk in it as well. They formed in 2015. They only have a few EPs, which is a shame because they have really good stuff. Hopefully we get to see more. I want to also say there's like a bit of a hint of doom metal in it, in my opinion. I could kind of tell there's a bit of it in it. There's just a lot going on in the band in general, but it's so well established. I love the guitar in the song Winter Cometh. It's like it's echoing in the mist in the woods. You know, it's fucking good. I'm not gonna say that about every band that is fucking good, because I just listened to a bunch of bands and some of them were not that great. But I'll still be nice about it. "12-Foot Ninja" is an experimental gent alternative band. I really don't know what to think about this band, but they're very popular. They've really gained popularity over the last few years. I think almost anybody now that recognizes any kind of Australian metal scene, that's the first thing they think of is 12-Foot Ninja. The vocals are great, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the vocals are pretty good. I just think the band is interesting. They won a few awards too, including like Best New Talent for the Golden Gods Awards. Long Way Home was an interesting sound. The song, I mean, Long Way Home. Their videos are kind of interesting too. As you prepare for the future, it slips out of your... Okay, Wraith. So there are two bands so far that I know with the same name. One of them is a thrash metal band from the US, obviously, and this one's obviously Australian. No shit, really, but they are a deathcore band. Also mainly with EPs, you will hear those blast beats and breakdowns for sure. It's pretty straight to the point, shrieks and growls and all that. Everything you will expect from a deathcore band. Another deathcore band is Shiva. They're really inspired by like DBZ or Dragon Ball Z. In case you guys don't know what DBZ stands for, I of course love this band because I am a Dragon Ball Z fanatic. Their album art, I could tell that's like their own version of Shinlong or Shinron, if you watch the American or the Japanese one. They are a very well-known popular deathcore band in Australia from what it seems like the research I've done. They do have sometimes band members from Wraith play in like guest appearance in their album as well. You're definitely going to hear those Dragon Ball Z clips. Guarantee you will hear that over 9,000. Bellacore, I'm not sure if that's how you say it correctly, but melodic death metal band. They have been described to have like an epic bleakness sound, kind of suited for those gray skies in Gothenburg, as I saw described in their fucking bio in Spotify, not kidding you. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about them. Divine Ascension. Okay, this band is a progressive metal band. But it's also, what is it with these bands I found for Australia that's like their sound is kind of all over this place, but yet is very well established, but yet they consider themselves only one subgenre. Anyways, I do feel like there's a hint of power metal and melodic metal in this. They kind of gave me a Mechana vibe or Machina. I'll put the picture around here somewhere so you guys know who I'm talking about. They kind of have like that futuristic kind of vibe going on with them, like the lead singer's voice a lot. It's a very strong, clear voice that could be heard through the synthesis of heavy pounding rhythms, because the one thing I hate is when, especially if it's with a female artist, like when it's too soft. Like I know it's with Christina Scavia, I like her, but sometimes it's like I cannot hear her vocals through like the pounding and the rhythms and everything like that. I have no problem with the singer Jennifer to this band. Jennifer, the lead singer, has also appeared on the Vanishing Point album in 2020, which segue to the next band. Vanishing Point, melodic metal band. The lead singer has like soaring vocals, which you would expect from like a melodic power metal band. There is some mesmerizing orchestral type of shit going on as well. They did take a hiatus for a while, for like 6 years, and they came back in 2020. I am going to say though, if you're a fan of Pagan's Mind, please say you guys know who they are, because I feel like I was one of the few people who kind of knew who they were. If you're a fan of Pagan's Mind, I don't see why you're not going to be a fan of the Vanishing Point. There's similarities for sure. Parkway Drive. Okay, so they're a pretty popular band. Metalcore. They have some punishing breakdowns and they have a lot of chart topping hits. Not much to say, really. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of Parkway Drive. Octanic, melodic death groove metal band. Although I feel like there's like new metal influence, there is some rapping going on in it as well. When I was listening to their songs, I don't know why, but I just had like a flashback of like playing the Sega Genesis. Like it kind of has like, you know, that sound to it a little bit. But the vocals go from like growl to a colorful kind of sound vocals, as well as to the rap, as like I said earlier. Feeder to the Sharks. Okay, so this is like a heavy melodic metalcore band. For sure they had like a hype, and I bet you anything they were popular in the emo crowd because this was like really nostalgic type of shit, and their lyrics revolved around like nostalgia, inner struggle, kind of anxiety type of shit. When you listen to this, you're really gonna be like, it's not a phase, mom. So it's that style. It's that style. good. It's not bad. They split up though. They're not together. So Destroyer 666. It originated as a solo man band, black metal band. Later developed a punchier type of like thrash and some death metal to it as well. I mean, it's very straightforward. It's a great band. Phoenix Rising was very good. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, thank you all for watching, and the next country up is going to be New Zealand. Yeah, we're going next door. We're going next door. Let's see how much I could find on this, because one of my subscribers told me, he was like, yeah, no, don't do New Zealand, because there's nothing here, and yet New Zealand won. Make sure to take care of your vaginas. Have a wonderful day.